What's up, YouTube? Got a great question for you today that I'm going to try to answer anyways for you. It's from Maudie Moo. He asked, he said, you should make a video on progression schemes. A lot of his clients never know when to progress in weights, volume, and how much to add. That is a great question because obviously you need to make some type of progress, whether it's added weight, added reps, or added time under tension. The main two that I go for is weights and reps, because reps is really time under tension too. So let me break this into two groups, because it really depends on what you're going for. If you're going for strength, there's strength and hypertrophy. Strength, hypertrophy. If you're going for strength, I like to add weight as much as possible. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like if you're trying to get stronger, you need to add more weight. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do this every time, but that's why you have a rep range, and we'll get into that in a second too. So let's talk about the strength gaining weight in each exercise first. With a strength day, I like to keep a tighter window on the rep range. Usually only two either way. So, for example, my bench strength day is 3 sets, 3 to 5 reps. If I can get something for 4 reps, I don't go to failure either on my strength days, so keep that in mind. If I can get something for 4 reps, I'm going to try to add weight to get only 3. And I feel like that's the best for strength, because you're trying to add strength, and strength really is all about how much weight you can move, obviously. I feel like this light is dim here. Sorry. Alright. So, yeah. When going for strength, add weight. I'll give you an example of how I progressed from last week to this week in my power, or my upper strength day. On my bench press, I started at 225, I got 4. So I was like, not enough weight, I'm going to add more in. Because my rep range is 3 to 5, and I knew I could get 230 for 3 without pushing to failure. So on my second set, I did 230 for 3. Not to failure. I felt really good at 230 for 3, so I stuck at 230. I did 230 for 4 on my third set. That was perfect for me. This week, since I did 230 for 4 on my previous week, today I went in there with the mindset that I'm going to do 235 for at least 3. And I got 235 for 4. Perfect again. But I want to hit that 3 because I'm trying to lift as much weight as possible, so I added 5 more pounds. So I went to 240. 240, I got 3 for the second set, 3 for the third set. Perfect example of how I feel you should progress on a strength day. Simple enough. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section, and I'll clear it up for you. Now for hypertrophy. For hypertrophy, I feel like time under tension is more important than how much weight you're lifting. Obviously, you're not going to go in there and bang out 50 reps. That's why you have a set rep range. So, for example, we'll take the bench press again, for example. Last week, we'll go 2 weeks back, because I haven't done hypertrophy yet this week. So 2 weeks back I did 200, okay, my rep range is 4 to 8, I'm sorry guys, 4 to 8. I did 200 for 6, 6, and 7. Now my rep range is 4 to 8, so I don't want to go over 8. I went 667 at 200 pounds. I felt like that was a pretty good spot to be, because I only wanted to get one more rep, so that worked out well. Now the next week I went for 200, and my goal was to get 7 or more in each set. So I went 200 on the bar. I did 7 and 7, and I don't go to failure on my first 2 sets of bench press for the hypertrophy week. I only do it on the last week or the last set. So I felt like 200 pounds, I feel like I could have got 8, maybe even 9 on my third set. So I went ahead and bumped the weight up to 205. I only got 5. That's a little low for what I wanted to get. I would have rather gotten 6 or maybe even 7, but still, it's a good way to progress. Next week when I start, or this week when I start, I'll start at 205, and I'll try to get more reps. So I'll build 205 up until I hit 777 or 778, and then I'll progress up weight when I get to that, which won't be for a little bit. But so that's how I feel like you should do hypertrophy. I hope this all makes sense. I feel like this is a really important topic, and I thank Melody Moo for bringing this up. If you guys have any other questions, or you'd like me to cover anything for you, feel free to leave a comment below. Be sure to subscribe, like, wherever it's at down there, and I'll talk to you guys next time.